Hey, well, this morning I just woke up with the thought that everybody, at some point in their lives, has asked themselves that, who am I? What am I? Where am I going? Who will I spend my time with? How will I spend it? Will I? Won't I? Get a chance to do the things that I think of, get a chance to be what I want to be, be given a chance to relay my dreams and relay my actions, so that I can have a future per se, not thinking about today, but thinking about tomorrow, which isn't wrong, but like why not just live it now? And again, I woke up just thinking of all of this, and I thought about my life. So how much have I given to this world? Prior to that thought, I just thought, who am I in this world? And I sort of figured I'm a nobody. It may come as a shock that someone that speaks to everyone and is well known and has a character that has preceded him in a lot of places. A nobody is someone, of course, that isn't known, isn't documented anywhere. Can't find them on any history book or anywhere, on any place for that matter. But I figure that a nobody is someone that is not known to the world, but a nobody is someone that is just known to self. And that's the greatest thing that anybody can have, really. So because I'm a nobody, I have realized my own credential. I have realized that my own future just lies in these very hands that hold everything, whether it's subconsciously, consciously, physically, or non-physically. My hands are what hold my worth, and my true worth is just defined by it is defined in my own mind, really. It cannot be defined by anyone else, because I am my own self, and that is how a nobody can be really described, as a person that really knows themselves, a person that really, a person that wouldn't care much about what the public thinks about them. For nobody is only seen by the only body that really matters and that doesn't exist in the world but exists within every man, and that is God, and that is the Spirit. So I figure that God and the Spirit are what makes a nobody, are what makes that perfect being that isn't seen by the public's eye or seen by the human eye. It's just a being that is seen for who it is or what it is by the Scripture and by God. So I figure that as a nobody you can do a lot, because you can travel wherever you travel, touch a life, touch two lives, touch 1,000 lives, and your name might not be known, but there will always be that specific person did this for me, and I'd like to pass on what that specific person did for me. And in turn, one message that was said generations ago is being passed on from one place to another. Let's say, for instance, it was passed on from South Africa, Namibia, Nigeria, Egypt, Mali, and it made its way around back to South Africa 20 years later. It's just something that was said to a nobody that decided to tell it to somebody, and that somebody took it to everybody that they knew, and in turn it returns to that nobody. So I think it's perfectly good that I am a nobody, and I certainly pray each and every day that there are a whole lot of nobodies out there that can help out with this whole message that is trying to be relayed across this world, so that a lot of lives can be saved, not only for the afterlife, but a lot of lives can be saved now. We're only as great as our future as we make it today. We're only as great as that. So if my future is writing, which is what I love doing, I must take it today. I must give today with my writing. I must foremost give myself my writing, write and just feel what I feel from my writing, read my scripts and just pass it on, because after it has been written, I cannot keep it to myself. You cannot keep it to yourself if you've got a message, if you've got something that you've written, if you've got something that you know that you can get out, you can't keep it to yourself, I just wanted to save a lot of people. Save them now. Save them in today. Save them from their self. Save them from being somebody to this world. Let them be a nobody to this world and something to themselves. Somebody to themselves. That song by Kings of Leon that I could use somebody. Yes, you could use that somebody. You could use that somebody being yourself because you're a nobody out there. And I'd really like everybody to see where I'm coming from. It may take an infinite amount of time for the subject to just be played over and over and over again and discussed so that everybody can get enlightened, or I may get enlightened as well, because this is only my perception. A friend of mine, Gwena, said, he told me this, he's like, Charlie, I heard this from one of my friends, he told me to just experience, so the experience is within self, doing and seeing is just within self. So you can do whatever you want to do because you're a nobody, and your self-worth is described in being that nobody, because a nobody can reach a whole lot of people, because you are your true self if you're a nobody to this world. Not that you care about your own self and makes you selfish, no. So it's just amazing. It's just amazing how we can feel what we feel, how we can just speak to ourselves or look at ourselves in the mirror and at times be vain. No, we shouldn't do that, My mind is just all over the place because of like the lives out there that don't even know what it is to be really free. And I feel that being free can be given to you by knowing yourself. Let us teach people how to know themselves. It doesn't take a degree or a PhD of any sort to relay a message. It doesn't. It takes a pen and paper. It takes 2 minutes of your time. It takes a hello. It takes telling someone that you're beautiful, you're amazing, you're special. Something that small, And yeah, well, today, to anyone that sees this, I'd like to say that you are helping a lot of people change themselves into whatever they want to be, and you are helping change this world. You're blessed. So in note, I'd like to say that I love you. Help me love the world.